Hi everyone, it's Dilsey here again, and I'm talking weird once again. I don't know why. Okay, I'll stop that. I do the dumbest things to amuse myself, I know. Anyway, the reason why... Okay, I'll stop. I'm gonna start again, okay? I'm gonna keep this one because this is like my third take, and I'm really getting sick of making a video right now about my Living Dead dolls, especially after I space them out for every week. Well, it's time once again for me to reveal another one of my Fan Expo finds Living Dead dolls. This is not in the order of purchase, but just the fact that I bought 6 in one shot and I wanted to space them out, as you remember. So today's doll will be Peggy Goo. Yes, I got Peggy Goo. I love the zombie series, and I haven't been able to find one for a reasonable price, so when I saw her, I had to have her. I think I got her for $35, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I'm going to show you now. The little first thing I will show you is the box, because it's a different box than the others, because it's the 13th anniversary edition. Sorry about that. As you can see, it's got the number 13 and scratches all over it, and then 13 is just carved everywhere, which is really cool. It's like old wood, right? And the same red tissue paper inside. And here's what it says about Peggy Goo. Peggy Goo, over to your car, Peggy Goo will skate, serving her favorite dish, your brains on a plate. So, without further ado, let me show you Peggy Goo. First, we'll show you the brain on a plate. Yes, it came with the brain on a plate. Squishy brains, which I'm surprised it fit behind the tissue paper, but it did. And then a plate, which is pretty decent quality. So that's the plate and that's the brains. So if you ever want to display it, I suggest you do this and put it in front. So yeah, now we're gonna do the slow pan up to Peggy Goo. And there she is. And let me say something first before I start to go over the doll. The way she was packaged, she couldn't have her roller skates on because she wouldn't fit in the box. So they put her roller skates next to her. And now I managed to keep it all together, but it squishes her hat. So I had to try and fix her hat, sorry. And unfortunately, once I took it off to try and puff it up a bit, I can't get it back on right. So that's why her hair looks so stupid. And that's my fault. So here's Peggy. I'm going to show you close up and we'll go slow, okay? So she's got black hair and a bob cut. Nice little curls up the back there. And I had to brush her hair out because of the trying to put the hat on. You can see how it's very difficult. So if anyone has any tips on how to keep her hat on, please let me know, because that would be great. You could share that with everyone. So now there's her face. And again, apologies for the lighting. I'm in the bedroom right now just because I felt like it. I figured why not do one in the bedroom. But there you can see her face. Oh, that's better quality. So her eye is like a greenish blue. Right, and then she's got like some veins around the sides of her eye. She's got like blood and gore. One eye's totally missing. Unlike Sospirare, though, she just has it painted, like there's no actual holes you could see. Okay, then she's got some blood on her neck, and her waitress outfit has got blood smears all over it. It's got silver buttons, a white apron with more blood, and her little skirt, which is very see-through. And she's got black undies painted on, which is good because, you know, no one wants to see dirty things on a doll, right? So the fact that they're wearing underwear is always a good thing. Well, maybe some people be like, oh damn, I wanted her to have no underwear. I don't know. Yeah. So I can bend her arms. The roller skates actually work. See? I don't know if you can see this. No, not when I'm holding the... But they do skate. Okay. That's her from behind. And there's only one thing left to do, and that is to read her death certificate for you. So I will do that right now. But yeah, when I saw her, I was like, I had to have her because she's one of the zombies I wanted. There's only 3 out of the series of zombies that I want. Goria being the most least. But yeah, Roxy and Ava and Peggy Goo. Oh wait, so that was 4 now, didn't I just... I can't count, okay? I work for a bank and I don't know how to count. But yeah, so let me read you the death certificate while I show you Peggy. And then that'll be the end of this one. But I'm very pleased with her, and I got her for a good price, as I said. I think I mentioned that. And yeah, so, you know, because for example, Ava, I haven't been able to find anywhere that's not like almost $100, and I don't want to spend that much on a doll. I won't tell you how much I spent on Little Red Riding Hood, who's coming, but, you know, considering I got Big Bad Wolf for free, which you'll see eventually, that all works out okay. So now for her death certificate. It's folded like the others now in that weird way, not like some of the earlier ones. Right, so let's go back to her. I hereby certify that on the 22nd day of July, 1959, Peggy Goo. Okay, Peggy Goo served all the cars on the lot. Customers thought she was alive, but she was not. Other waitresses wanted some tips for their pains. All Peggy Goo wants is your tasty little brains. And she's got 'em. There you go. That is Peggy Goo, and I'm very happy with her. And I forget what number she is now in my collection, but I have a total of 34 dolls now, which you'll see the rest of them in the following weeks. Because, as I said, I want to space it out because I've run out of room to display dolls, so I have to slow down on buying them. Plus, they cost money, and I'm not loaded. As you guys know, other fellow collectors, if you see them for a deal, or if they're ones that are hard to find, and someone happens to know where you can find one for a good price, of course you're going to buy it. But other than that, I have to try and slow down, because I'm an explosive collector, as I was told that by James, and I agree with him, because it hasn't even been a full year, and I'm already like swamped with Living Dead dolls. Not that I'm complaining, because I love my dolls. Like, of all the addictions I've had, this is one of the better ones. Anyway, now you probably all think I'm some kind of drug addict. Oops. What I meant was my collecting addictions and stuff, because for a while it was T-Fury shirts, and then Creepy Hollows, and now Living Dead dolls. I still buy the other stuff too, but not as hardcore as I was when I first got into all that. So yeah. I hope you guys are having a good Labor Day, and back to work tomorrow for some of us, or most of us, and back to school for some of you. And Peggy Goo will just be lying here in her coffin and serving up brains. So goodbye, and say goodbye, Peggy. If she turned her head and spoke, I would crap myself. Goodbye.